Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the dreaded scale. I know it can be scary and like our friend or enemy, just depending on when you weigh yourself. So anyways, I want to talk about the scale today and give you some tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call it, about the scale, about tracking your progress, all the things related to health and fitness and that dreaded scale. So let's get started. If you don't know, there are a lot of things that can affect the scale. So like what you wear, when you weigh in, what you eat, all the things affect the number on the scale. So I'm gonna go over what affects the scale, what you could do about it to maybe have it play into your favor. So I'm gonna dive into my notes that are in front of me, and I suggest that you take notes too. And just remember to like and comment and maybe hit that little bell so you know every time I come out with a new video. So let's dive in. All right, the scale. How often should you weigh in? Well, I recommend, and I do this myself, and I tell my clients to do this, is to weigh in weekly. Now, when you're weighing in weekly, you need to be consistent with it. So you need to pick one day a week that you're going to weigh in. So for 1 week, if you do it on a Tuesday and the following week you do it on a Thursday, that's not being consistent. You need to pick one day a week and stick with it. So for me, I weigh in on Sundays. So on Sundays, that is my weigh-in day. Now, the time of day also affects it. That needs to be consistent too. So if you pick a day, so let's say Sunday, then you need to weigh in the mornings. I always tell my clients, the first thing you do when you wake up, obviously, go to the bathroom, and then you weigh in. So you weigh in on Sunday morning. Those are the two things that are being consistent, the day of the week and the time of day. Because if you switch your days and you switch your times, that is going to affect the scale, maybe by a half a pound or a couple of pounds. So stick with one day a week and then the time of day. So Sunday mornings are typically what I recommend my clients do, and that's what I do as well. So when you're weighing in on Sunday morning after you go to the bathroom, what should you be wearing? Well, if you're not comfortable weighing in naked, which by the way is what I highly recommend you do, is weigh yourself naked. Because if you don't and you're wearing like this shirt and maybe, I don't know, a pair of shorts, but then the following week you're wearing something different, those clothes are going to affect the number on the scale. Even if it's like a sports bra in your underwear, if you're not wearing the same thing with every weigh-in, it's going to affect the number on the scale. So I recommend that you would weigh yourself naked. So again, you want to do it Sunday morning naked. Just keep it easy. Sunday morning naked, boom, done. Okay, so food can also affect the number on the scale. So what you eat every day, what you ate the day before, the night before, if you ate late that night before your weigh-in, it all affects the number on the scale. So even like your macro ratio, if you're eating more carbs than normal, if you're eating more fat than normal, all of that can affect the number on the scale. So just try your best with eating super healthy, clean, whole foods. Make sure you have that macro ratio correct for your body. But yeah, that all can affect the number on the scale. So honestly, don't stress too much about the scale, because I have other tips for you that can help you track your progress. Water can also affect the number on the scale. So if you are holding on to water, if your body tends to hold on to more water than someone else, that will obviously affect the number on the scale. If you're feeling bloated that day, ladies, that time of month affects the number on the scale, even up to 5 pounds. So honestly, just don't stress out about the fucking scale. It's just a number, okay? Especially that time of month. Honestly, if it's that time of the month, just skip your weigh-in. Just wait till the next week, because that's not really tracking your progress when it's that time of the month, because y'all know we bloat and hold on to water like crazy when it's that time. So just kind of skip it. You don't need to weigh in that week. All right, so let's dive into some other ways to track your progress, and let's kind of step back from the scale. Again, The scale is just a number. It is not telling the whole story. It is not showing all of your progress. There are other ways that you can track your progress throughout your health and fitness journey. So one thing that I like to have my clients do is take progress pictures. You need to take a before picture. You need a reference of what to go on. And I know it's not going to be fun. I've been there. I've had before pictures and I looked freaking awful and I didn't like it, but I had something to go off of. That was my starting point, and then I can see how much progress I've made from that starting point. So you need a starting point picture, and I recommend being in a sports bra and shorts so you can really get the whole picture and do it from head to toe. Don't just do like just a little bit because you're so embarrassed and you don't want anybody to see. Don't show anybody, but it's for you to have a reference point. You need something to start with. So have a head to toe picture and a sports bra and shorts. And then every 4 weeks, take another progress picture. I would recommend in the same sports bra and shorts, but something similar so you can kind of stay consistent with your progress picture. So every 4 weeks, take progress pictures, head to toe. So you want a front one, you want a side one, and you want a back one. So just relax. You don't have to be flexing in every picture, but just something relaxed. Maybe smile throughout your progress pictures. So yeah, another way you can track your progress is doing body measurements. So again, you need to have a starting reference for your body measurements. So when you're taking that before picture, take some before measurements. So I have my clients do is around the chest, your bicep, your waist, your hips, and your thighs. Yeah, I think that's all of them. So that's what you need to do every 4 weeks, again, is take body measurements. Now, it's a little easier if you have someone do it for you and then maybe take a picture of where like you had the tape measure so you can kind of be consistent every time. Now, it is kind of hard to get that exact point, that exact reference point where you're measured like your bicep. So it might be off just by a little bit, but it shouldn't be off by that much. But again, you want to take your body measurements every 4 weeks when you're taking those progress pictures. The last thing that you can do to track your progress is how are you feeling? How are your clothes feeling? Are you noticing that your clothes are feeling a little loose, a little baggy? Maybe it's time to go shopping. Maybe you dropped a couple sizes and you didn't even realize because the scale wasn't moving down the way you wanted it to. Again, ladies, don't rely on the scale. A lot of us women will lose more inches than pounds, and that's okay. That's because our body composition is changing. Fat and muscle weigh the same, but they look very, very different. So you could be gaining more muscle, your body composition could be changing even though you're shedding the fat and the scale isn't moving, but you could be losing inches and your pants can be feeling a little looser and you need to go shopping. So those are some ways that you can track progress, and don't rely on the scale only. Yes, you can use a scale as a tool, but it shouldn't be the only tool that you use. So yes, you can have the scale. You want to do progress pictures. You want to focus on how you're feeling. How are your clothes fitting? Maybe you're having more energy in your workouts. Maybe you're enjoying your workouts a lot more. Maybe you notice that your diet has changed and you're feeling better. You have more energy. You notice that you're feeling better on the inside out. Maybe your gut is reacting a little more happy and not so stressed out. And the last thing that you could do is, like I said, those progress pictures and those measurements. So those are just some tips, tricks that I wanted to share with you. Don't let the scale dictate your progress. There are other ways that you can focus on to track your progress. And remember, it's not always a scale, and the scale and the number doesn't define all of your progress. All of your hard work is not dictated by that stupid freaking number on the scale. So step back from the scale, use other ways to track your progress, and just be happy and healthy. So I hope you liked this video. It was just a short video because I get so many questions about that damn scale. So I just kind of wanted to jump on, talk to you about it. Hopefully these little tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call it, help you out with your progress, with your health and fitness journey. And please, 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 please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know every single time I drop a new video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you have a kick-ass day. Bye. Okay, what are you... things that I can... No, that one.